too because my phone froze. I had the option of going to court and having him tried for what he did to me. I chose not to because I wanted it to be over with. I decided that what he did to her would put him in prison for life, and it didn't matter if he received justice or if I received justice for what happened to me. And so I just let it go. I didn't realize that 10 years later, people would be coming at me and saying, well, you were never even around. You were never hurt. None of that is in the court records. No, it's not, because it's a different case. What he did to me never went to trial, and therefore you're not going to find any of the evidence of it. It's still possible I could push it to trial if I wanted to. They still have all of the evidence. It's just in evidence. It's just not out in the public record because it didn't go to trial. Y'all are putting all of your beliefs on half of a story. And it's really fucking frustrating to me, who knows the entire story, and can't get people to listen because, well, that's not in the court transcripts. Well, the courts don't record everything. They don't talk about everything. A lot of shit is kept away from a jury. So what the fuck does it matter if this was in the court transcripts or this wasn't in the court transcripts, when the legal system is so flawed and fucked up? And we all know that. And in my case specifically, they deemed that what he did to Roberta Laws was a crime, and what he did to me was a separate crime. The two were not together, and so they were not tried together. The second one, what he did to me, was never tried because I chose not to press it. He had already gotten life in prison. I didn't see a reason to go through a whole nother court trial that I couldn't deal with. I couldn't handle the first trial. And it wasn't even about me. It was about her. So how was I going to handle an actual trial about me? I didn't believe I deserved justice. Back then, I had very little, and when I say back then, I have low self-confidence, low self-worth, and I did not see myself as worthy of justice. I saw it as she was getting justice, and that was good enough. It didn't matter what happened to me. It matters now because it's being denied, and I'm being hated, and they're gonna release him. I guess I could ask about pressing charges. I mean, it was an option back then. I don't know if there's a statute of limitations, but it looks like that might be my next move, is to actually go forward with the charges for what he did to me that they offered me so many years ago that I walked away from, not knowing that the internet would destroy me a decade later because I walked away from that opportunity. If I don't go after it, he's going to kill me. They're going to get him out to kill me.